My top wellbeing tip would be to really try and get outside for a walk every day if you can. Being outside in nature really calms the mind and refocuses me for whatever lies ahead.
My top wellbeing tip is to try and set time limits for social media apps on my phone and to try and not use my phone before bed.
My own advice to you is based on my own experience, is take time out, do something different, walk, cycle, keep physically active, speak to your family. We all need time out, especially when we feel overwhelmed by the work we're facing each day.
My top well-being tip is reading. I always try to have a book on the go. I find it provides good distraction from work and it's a way to relax.
My top well-being tip for doctors is to have your own GP. As doctors, we shouldn't and we can't make our own health decisions. It's very important that we have a GP to turn to if we have a health concern. Having my own GP has been one of the most important and positive aspects of my health in recent years.
My top wellbeing tip is to get outdoors and go for a run.
I suppose my top wellbeing tip for these times would be just to stay in touch with family and friends and stay connected.
My top wellbeing tip is doing something creative, like drawing.
I find that integrating exercise into my commute to work is really beneficial to my own health and well-being. Since the start of COVID, I've been cycling to work and I found that I'm not only fitter and healthier, but I also feel better in myself.
My top well-being tip is spending time with family.
My top tip is just get out in the great outdoors. Find something that works for you and just go for it.
I love baking, and I suppose that for me was added to it, the gift of this beautiful red KitchenAid by my siblings. And I love coming home and at weekends, spending the weekends baking cakes and hopefully giving them away to other people and trying not to eat them myself.
sé an gníomh is fear a bhfuilmse ar son na sláinte an córáime. Sin córá le de chomhlachaithe, le de chóirde, le de chláán.
My top tip for well-being is to make sure that you exercise at least 3 times a week. There will be days and nights when it doesn't seem very appealing or you don't feel very up for it. So try to have a friend or two that will keep you accountable.
My top well-being tip is get out, get fresh air, find your nearest park, woodland, seashore, riverbank and get some fresh air.
My top well-being tip is to take short breaks during the day to clear your mind between consultations.
During times of COVID, it's important that you do something outside the hospital for your mental health. This is what I do.